So what's up? What's the deal, guys? Welcome to JA News.
It's up.
Your source for the latest and greatest in sneakers. For today's show, we're talking Travis Scott, as it looks like a closer look at his upcoming debut Jordan model has surfaced. And let's just say it seems like people are finally starting to warm up to these New Balance. They've revealed the latest Made in USA collection, and in anticipation of another Yeezy drop, we got a look at not one, but two unreleased Yeezys. Will these pairs ever drop? Stay tuned, guys. We got all that plus more, and it's coming right up next. So if you're rocking with JA News, let me know by showing some love down below. And if you're new here, you can catch brand new episodes weekdays, so be sure to subscribe and come along for the ride. Now, just to give you guys a little teaser of what we're gonna get into, but first we got some quick sneaker updates to get into. Of course, today, New Balance, they've revealed their latest Made in USA collection, which we're gonna see released periodically throughout this fall winter season. Now, when it comes to this collection, of course, you got clothing, but we care most about the sneakers. Now, last season, they had some decent drops in there, a few cool little pairs here and there. So let's see what Teddy Santis and New Balance have to offer coming up this season. Now, we got a whole bunch of different classic New Balance models here. So let me know what your guys' first impressions are, based off this look. I would say, compared to what we got last season, it does seem like New Balance is starting to experiment a little bit, kind of going into a different direction. But then again, of course, this is the fall winter season, so we're gonna get more rich, warmer tones, more winter colors. And I would say, based off my first impressions, taking a look at all of these different models, not many are really standing out to me. Of course, I know these sage green 990 V3s are a fan favorite, and I would say those are probably the ones that stand out the most. Of course, we got a couple of new colorways for the 990 V6, but I would say overall, when comparing this season to last season, I may have to say that last season is looking to be a little slightly better, but then again, these are just our first impressions, and maybe we'll wait just a little bit to reserve judgment, once we see a little more detailed look at some of these upcoming sneakers. So let me know what you guys think down below. And did you get lucky? As it looks like Jordan Brand, they kept their word and blessed select sneakers app accounts with exclusive access for their upcoming Jordan 1 Royal Reimagined ahead of its November 4th release date. Now, when it comes to this sneaker, I feel like many people are torn on the update to this Jordan Brand Classic. If I would have got exclusive access, I'm not even gonna lie, I probably would have bought these, just to check out, see what the update was all about. But of course, I had no luck. But then again, I don't believe I actually met the criteria, which according to Nike and Jordan Brand, you had to take a L on those white cement 3s, which dropped earlier this year, as well as an L on those Jordan 1 patent breads, which dropped later last year. So just kind of curious to know how you guys did. Did any of y'all get exclusive access, or were they just cap about all of that criteria? And recently we learned that Travis Scott's upcoming debut original Jordan Brand model, which originally had the code name Cut the Check, will officially be titled Jumpman Jack. So what do you guys think about the name? Now, with the sneaker, we've seen different variations, different samples. I believe the first pair we saw were those black joints that Travis was seen rocking on the red carpet. Then we saw the pair with the strap surface, and we've seen a bunch of different samples and colorways since. So I think the first look, people weren't really digging them, but over time, seeing all the different samples, I think people are starting to warm up to them. And now it looks like we got the closest look at these joints, which have surfaced in this black and white panda colorway. And based off the reception of this look, it does seem like people are definitely starting to dig this sneaker. So I think when it comes to Travis Scott and Jordan Brand, it's definitely been one of Nike's most successful and hype collaborations. But there was a lot of questions, surrounding if Travis Scott could do it on his own with a brand new all original model. So we'll see how things go when the Travis Scott Jumpman Jack makes its debut coming up this holiday season. I feel like personally, this release is gonna be a success. So it looks like the Travis Scott hype train will continue. All right, so yesterday we got Adidas preliminary Q3 results, and what we learned from that data is that Adidas is still sitting on more unreleased Yeezys. But what's even crazier is that it seems like they're sitting on even more pairs than even I expected. So they've been dropping Yeezys all year. Why not release the rest of that remaining inventory? So I feel like an end of year drop would make perfect sense, boost up those fourth quarter numbers, finish off the year strong, and just smooth everything over. So in anticipation of the next Yeezy drop. We're gonna be taking a look at a couple of unreleased pairs which come courtesy of VLord's World, which is a private shopping experience. If you guys are looking to grab rare items, you can check them out on IG at VLord's World, or feel free to visit vlordsworld.com. So the first pair that we got right here, guys, the MX slide right here. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this is a pair I've been wanting to check out for quite some time now. It seems like with each and every one of these, they kind of feature their own unique pattern. And this is really cool because what you have here with this is like a gray base. And then for the MX pattern, they kind of threw on a little bit of brown and white in there with this somewhat marbleized pattern, which I feel like, works great. And is an awesome update to the Yeezy slide, which I feel like has definitely became a classic. And for me personally, I just love rocking slides. I feel like they're a wardrobe essential, especially for someone like me, which grew up playing basketball. Anytime we were off the court, we were always rocking our slides. So it's really cool now as an adult that slides are still a wardrobe essential for me. And with Yeezy slides being so iconic, it's kind of cool to finally see this update, to this Yeezy classic. And on top of that, these are really cool. I love this colorway, but it's not the only thing we got here. We also have the tan pair as well. And these happen to be my size. So let's go ahead and throw these joints on feet. So I'm not even gonna lie, and I'm not even just saying this, but I feel like on feet, these joints look even better. So you got this cream tan base, then for the hits you got a little baby blue and brown on there to complete the look, which from the side appears one way, but then when you look at these from the bottom, it has more of like a speckled effect, which gives off a whole different type of vibe. So I feel like when it comes to these MX slides, they definitely live up to the hype, and I'm having a hard time picking which one I like even more. So let me know what you guys think. Are y'all rocking with these gray joints, or are you feeling this little tan, cream, lighter tone a little bit more? If I had to really just pick one, while I'm in love with both of them, I may have to go with the gray, darker tone, just because I feel like it's a little bit more wearable. But I feel like either or, is a great wardrobe essential. And as I said, I feel like these MX slides definitely live up to the hype, and they're just as good in hand. Now, I feel like the question, that everybody's wondering about, everybody probably wants to know, will these be releasing? And shit, I don't even know myself, but only thing I know is that Adidas is still sitting on more unreleased pairs. So I'm sure if we have another drop coming up soon, that we will start to see some of these pairs surface, start to pop up, and we'll get a little better of an idea of what to expect. But as we saw for this last August drop, for these Yeezys, they even released pairs that nobody saw coming. So I would expect to see some surprises, but I would definitely love for Adidas to finally drop these MX slides, because once y'all check these out in hand, they're definitely that good, and they 100% live up to the hype. So let me know what you guys think. What is your favorite color, and would you like Adidas to finally drop these MX slides? And let me know what Yeezys you would like to see them drop for this potential upcoming release. So we're gonna wrap things up right here. Drop your feedback on those Travis Scott joints. Let me know if you guys are feeling any of these upcoming New Balance releases, and if you haven't done so, help me out by dropping a like here on today's video. So we're gonna wrap things up. I will catch you guys tomorrow for Friday's show. Make sure y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love.